go about installing the option when Chris Clemens says that that's never been in Courtney Messingham's playbook?
I thought that it was it was a look that just by the way that people were playing us, that they were giving us a lot of looks for option, and so whenever we thought it'd be a good going in play for us going to the Oklahoma game, the way that they lined up to a certain formation, and and they lined up exactly how we thought they were going to versus OU, and then same for KU. We thought that it'd be a good play for us for sure at a couple formations unbalanced, and the way that they lined up, and turned out they lined up exactly how we thought they were going to, and they didn't make any adjustments, which I'm still surprised by, but not mad about it for sure. But I think that's a play that I've ran for a long time in high school. My high school football coach, that was a big part of our playbook, so I've always been really comfortable running it, and so whenever Coach Mess was saying that we're probably going to run some option, and depending on how they line up, I was really excited about it. We work on those mechanics every day with Coach Klein, so it was a fun play for us, and we executed it really well.
Coach Kleiman talks about the fact that you guys over the course of these weeks have been learning their offensive system, and you've had back-to-back critical performances against OU and KU. Do you feel like this offense is hitting stride at the right time now?
Yeah, I think people are starting to grasp the offense truly about, what is our identity and what's our strengths and what's our, quote-unquote weaknesses. And also it came down to our coaches and Coach Messingham just, not putting too much on our plate and simplifying our game plan to a certain extent to where people aren't thinking too much, and it's not putting a lot of pressure on us to, think about a whole bunch of different things pre-snap and post-snap. He's trying to dumb it down a little bit to where we can just play fast and play with confidence. And I think that's played a huge part in our success for sure the past couple weeks. And I know for me, it's just, like I've said all year, this is myself, but our whole team's, first year in this system, and I knew there was going to be a point in time in the season where we were going to hit some bumps in the road, and we were going to struggle and have to fight through that, and that definitely happened. And I definitely think that we're starting to come into our own and understand our system and understand the way that Coach Mess is going to call the game, and just playing with confidence and trusting one another. I think that's, for me, has really separated my play and allowing me just to just focus on one play at a time and not focusing on the ending of the game or the end results at all, and just trusting the process. And that's played a huge dividend for myself and this entire offense.
Would you mind sharing some thoughts on how you think Dalton Sheldon's played this year, particularly the last 3 or 4 games maybe?
Yeah, I think he's been a true playmaker for us. The way that he's gone up and attacked the football, contested catches, being a great leader. He's really came into his own, and it's been exciting to see. He plays with tons of confidence, and I've always had tons of confidence in him, and we've always been on the same page with things. So it's been great to continue that and play well together, and we're always on the same page. I think he always understands what he knows what I'm gonna do before I even do it. Sometimes I feel like he just finds a way to get open and get to spots for me when I'm extending plays. So he's a really fun player to play with. I really enjoy Dalton because he's just a great leader. He's not selfish at all. And he just wants what's best for the team. He wants to win truly. So he's been a huge part of our offense the past couple of weeks, and we really needed him to step up to really elevate our offense, because we were kind of stagnant in the passing game, and he's really opened it up and has done a great job of doing that.
How nice has it been to have a guy like Harry to turn to as a number 3 running option?
Yeah, I think Harry's he's great. I worked with Harry a lot in the summer, just doing some extra stuff, and he's one of the hardest working guys that I've ever been around. I mean, we would I mean, in the summer, I mean, we're working out 4 days a week, and he would, after 7-on-7, I'd ask him to go get some food or something. He was like, "No, I'm going to go to the rec and lift again." But like he lives in the weight room. Like he lifted at the rec. I mean, he lifted like twice a day all summer, and he's one of the strongest guys on our team. And it just goes to show. I mean, he's never. He's always capitalized on his opportunities, and even when, if you know the story, I even learned some about his story this past weekend. Just, he's never had anything given to him. He's always had to work for it, and I really appreciate, guys like that. And it makes me want to go play hard for him, and having a guy like that in the backfield. Whenever James and JB can't go, I didn't even blink an eye. I don't think anybody did, because we knew Harry, the type of player and guy he is and teammate. So we knew it was just like a next man up opportunity. And in this offense, we're gonna rotate a lot of running backs. You're gonna get multiple carries to multiple different guys. So he did a great job of stepping up, and it couldn't have played out better for him playing against Kansas. I think it meant a lot to him going back to Lawrence and having the performance he did. He was playing with a lot of swagger and confidence, and that was really good for our football team.
Texas has been giving up gobs of yards, especially against the pass. Not to be just a run team. Do you feel like you guys could have success slinging the ball this week?
Yeah, I mean, I always. My initial preparation, I start just looking at their stats. As far, granted, stats are misleading sometimes, but just getting a feel for how many yards to give up rushing and passing and stuff like that. And I did notice how they were giving up quite a bit of yards passing in games, but that's just a deal where we just got to go with the flow of the game, and just see what our staff thinks is best for us as far as attacking them and giving our team success. But I think that our identity is running the football and throwing off of it, but that doesn't mean we can't go out and throw it. I truly have a lot of faith in our passing game as well. So probably just wait and see, how they play us, how they line. Like I said many times, like we're a unique offense in the personnels we use and the formations we get into. So every team seems to play us a little bit differently than they have teams before. So we just gotta, be able to adjust on the fly if need be, and just figure out the way they're gonna, play us. And at the end of the day, Coach Mess always says, like, we're gonna do whatever it takes to be successful. It doesn't matter if we're running it, throwing it, whatever. So that's just what I'm focused on, and what our whole offense is focused on. So I know that we have a lot of confidence both in the pass game and in the run game going into this game.
You talked about your comfort as a runner before. How do you feel like you've improved, particularly in this offensive system, and deciding when to run, not to run it, and knowing your matchups beforehand and take advantage of it?
Yeah, well, it's a lot of this offense. They're not even 100% designed quarterback runs. I mean, there's a lot of reads where I'm reading a guy and he's telling me whether if I'm going to pull it or not. So it kind of depends on how teams are going to play us, if they want me to pull it or if I'm going to give it. So it just happened. It felt like Kansas played us to where they were trying to take away our outside run game to where they were trying to get me to pull it, which worked out for us. So I've always had confidence in my legs. It was just, it's different from, carrying the ball, 25 times, running quarterback power, and, it's like that style of run, quarterback run game is not my strength. But I can get on the edge. I can extend plays. I can execute a read game. And then scramble when I need to in the pass game, and mix in plays and get first downs and just move the chains. I think that's the most important thing, is to stand ahead of the chains and getting first downs, keeping our offense on schedule, and just having a lot of confidence whenever Coach Messingham calls.
You're going into game 9 already. Has this year gone fast for you, or does it feel like a normal season?
It has gone unbelievably fast.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I mean, it's by far been the fastest season that I've been a part of here, and it seems like it just goes by faster and faster, honestly, as the season goes on. It's just like you blink your eyes and it's already Saturday. So It's crazy. You know, you get so busy and you know the days seem long, but the weeks go by so fast. So just not trying to take it for anything for granted. You know, I've had a lot of fun this season, and we still have a lot left in store for this team and things we want to accomplish. So we just have to you know, take it one game at a time, focus on one week at a time. All of our focus is on Texas right now, and this is a big game for us, and you know our whole team is super excited to go down into Austin and get to play. So we know they're a good football team, and they're going to be a great challenge for us. And you know, we're just excited to go and compete.
Skylar, can you tell a difference in your body when you have a 17 carry game as opposed to some of the games earlier in the year when you didn't carry it as much?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm a little beat up, but I mean, honestly, I feel like that after every game in some ways. But you know, those guys just kept on hitting me in my knees every time. It felt like I got through the second level, got to the safeties, I was getting my legs chopped down. But no, I feel good. Honestly, going into the Kansas game, I felt the best that I have all year physically. So you know, I feel really good now. We got a great training staff downstairs. They take care of me, and I get in there and do all the contrasting and ice tubs and all that stuff as much as I can. So usually Monday and Tuesday are kind of slow, but Wednesday and Thursday I get back to normal. So you know, that's just part of the game, though. Especially this late in the season, everybody's banged up and hurt in some way, shape, or form. But I don't have any injuries or anything like that, so I'm very thankful for that for sure. So just gotta grind, you know, and just keep at it and just fight through that stuff.